Hi everyone, this is Teacher Len again, and this is to prepare you for the upcoming class debate. So the debate is one of the most sought after activity in school. Now, this is the Oregon Oxford Forensic Debate that we have been using as a debate format. There are other formats, but this is the one that we have been using. There are two sides in this format, of course, the affirmative and the negative. And it is the affirmative side that proves the validity of the issue, and the one that disproves it is the negative side. Each team has three speakers, and one of them is assigned as a scribe. The debate moderator enforces the rules to ensure the debate's smooth conduct. Okay, so how do we go about this Oxford Oregon tie? There are three speakers from each side, and then the first speaker from the affirmative will have his constructive speech, and afterwards to be interpolated by the first negative speaker. So when I say interpolated, the speaker is going to ask questions regarding what was said in the constructive speech. And then after the interpolation of the first negative speaker, he will be given the chance to have his constructive speech, as well as the first affirmative speaker now will be cross questioning him. So it's like first affirmative has his speech, and then to be interpolated by the first negative. After the questioning, first negative is going to have his constructive speech to be asked by the first affirmative, and so on and so forth with the other two speakers. Then, after everyone has spoken, there's going to be the rebuttal, and it's the negative side that gets the first chance to rebut. And since they have the burden of proof, the affirmative side is going to have the last chance to defend their side here. This is the duration of the all of the speeches. Constructive speech would be 5 minutes, interpolation 5 minutes, and rebuttal speech would be 3 minutes. This is done because of the time constraints that we have. Now, this is very important. Each one of the speakers will be given something to focus on so that their researches and their arguments do not overlap. So for the first speaker, if you're assigned as the first speaker, you have to talk about whether or not the issue is necessary. So all of those things, why do we have to push for this? Or for the other side, why is it not necessary? And letter B, why is it beneficial, or why it is not beneficial? So something which is advantageous, or it's something that gives us the benefits or goodness, or the other side will try to disprove that it's disadvantageous instead of being advantageous. And letter C, practicability. This is not practical. This is different from practical. Practicability means, is it doable? Is it feasible? Can it be done? Okay, so the affirmative side shows that it can be done, but the other side will say it cannot be done. Okay, so please do not overlap with the issues and focus that each one should have. This is the criteria for judging, and you can have many other ways on how to do your constructive speech, but I prefer the mixed method. Of course, you have to do your voice, gestures, and audience, but then because we're having it in the virtual setup, you can have it, of course, seated. These are the rules on interpolation. You should just focus on the arguments and nothing else. Questioner and opponent should treat each other with courtesy. And then both speakers stand or face each other, or turn on their cameras during the question and interpolation period. Once the questioning has begun, neither the questioner nor his opponent may consult a colleague. And these are some of the other questions or rules on interpolation, which will be given to you in detail during the synchronous meeting. I hope this one helps.